Okay. Okay. Now it's recording. So today's seminar is on information systems lesson. I'm not going to turn on the camera today because this lesson I need more space rather than my whiteboard. Therefore, I turned on the Excalibur and I have several methods to teach you this part, DFD part, which is most important part in your A-level exam. Because this part you can easily score a lot of marks without stressing out. This is like a free giveaway in your exam. Ne? In information systems, DFD, if you know, if you are a 2026 student, you know DFD and context diagram area is like a free hit. You can easily score marks easily. Very easy. Hari. Okay. So what is this lesson? This is lesson number 7. This is on grade 12. Ne? Grade 12, lesson 7. What's the lesson name? Information systems. Right? We were talking about what are the available information systems, what are the man-made systems. We have talked a lot. So entire short note is now updated in the Eduzone College website. You can enroll in the lesson and you can take it. And co-host in sometimes she will put it in the meeting chat. You can download it from there. So the people who came to the seminar, they can get this short note. Here, everything is included. Hurry. All the diagramming, rules, explanations, everything. Right? Hurry. So today part is on DFD. Wait 1 minute. Right. Okay, let's start. So students, DFD. This is the seminar is about, where you are getting around more than 7 to 10 marks. Let's say 7 to 10 marks you can score just by knowing DFD. Puluang. Around this much puluang, because from lesson number, from the MCQ also there are some questions, minimum 2 questions are coming, and from the structured essay also you are getting around how much, sometimes 5 to 10 marks from the structured essay also you are getting. So some maximum 10 7 වගේ තමයි එන්නේ. 7 උත් ගන්න අමාරුයි පොඩ්ඩක්. 5 to 7 වගේ කිව්වොත් it's more reasonable rather than 7 to 10 කියනට වඩා. So easily you can score these marks නේ. That's the most important thing. Hari. So let's learn what is this DFD. Am I audible clearly නේද? Co-host please may confirm I am clear and audible, right? මාව හොඳටම ඇහෙනව නේද? Loudly? Right then. So yeah. Okay, sure. Right. Then let's start our lesson. Lamai, DFD means kids data flow diagram ni. Data flow diagram ni. So we are going to diagramize, or else we are going to draw a small diagram about a system that you are going to build. And this diagram is showing you the data which is flowing from one end to another. So it is very important when you are going to build a system. Yeah. Okay. The note is also available in the chat now. And yeah, so the short note is available in the chat. You can download the short note and you can have it. So this is the note, right? So I'm going to teach everything from this one only. Okay. Then DFD, data flow diagram. What was I said? The QA. We are making information systems. We are making information systems as software engineers. Most of you guys will be software engineers. If you are doing A-level ICT, your main target taken. That is why sometimes, if even though you do ICT, your main target will be something like auditing and may be a manager and something like that. But most of the people who are doing ICT for their A levels, their main target is to be a software engineer, and they are finally end up making information systems for business organizations to make their functions easy. Ne? So we have business organizations, you will make softwares for these business organizations, and those softwares we are calling as what? Information systems. For those softwares we are calling as information systems. So through information system only, entire business organization runs their business activities. They need a system, computerized system. They cannot use document systems anymore. We are in 2026. Every kind of a business organization needs an information system. If not, they can't conduct their day-to-day activities either. So to build this kind of information system, we have to diagramize first. This is usually done by a person called business analyst, BA. Have you heard of this person? Business analyst. Business analyst. This is the person who analyzes the business organization, and before making the software requirement specification document, which is a document, we have a document. Before making a software, we have to make this document. In order to make this document, we have to identify what are the functional requirements, what are the non-functional requirements. So to identify all of these, we have just a human brain. We are deriving all these ideas from a person who is in this business, probably the business owner. Here, this is the business owner. So this is the software engineer, or else the business analyst. Let's say business analyst. This is the business analyst. So his task is to take the information systems idea, something like this, nicely as a thread outside from this owner's head. That is his job. This one should ask questions, do surveys, do lots of things to gather the requirements from the owner's head, and he should give these requirements to the whom? Developers. So then they can make the system. They are giving those to the developers. This is the flow. And so for this one also, whom a human being not a computer, he should visualize. Visualizing means draw and see. Visualizing means draw and see. He should draw his idea, this one's idea, into a diagram. Draw into a diagram. Harid, right? So that's diagram. We have 3 levels. Not at once we are drawing the DFDs. First of all, we will draw lots of diagrams. Sequence diagrams are there, use case diagrams are there. You don't need to know all those diagrams. You just need to know business business analyst modeling, and then business activity modeling, and then DFD diagram. DFD, you have 3 levels. You have 3 levels in the DFD diagram. What are the levels? Level 0 you have, level 1 you have, level 2 you have, and if you want more, you can add more levels also. There's no any limit. It's up to you. You are drawing the diagram to understand a system which is running inside the owner. So for that, you can use any number of levels. I will teach what is the meaning of these levels later. So first of all, understood the idea. What is the idea? We are going to build our software engineers. We are going to build information systems. For that, the business analyst, this person should take out the business idea from the business organization. BO means business organization. So business organization has a business owner. His head only have the idea what is the system that I need to build to run this business. Now business analyst should take that idea and draw these diagrams. These diagrams are called data flow diagrams. Not only data flow, there are several diagrams. Out of those set of diagrams, this is one type of diagram, a data flow diagram. Understood what is DFD, kids? Drop me a message. What is DFD? Is it clear? It is a diagram to understand the information system, right? What are we showing inside the DFD? The flow of data. The flow of data throughout this information system. We are showing in this diagram the flow of data throughout this information system when it is running. Is this clear, the kids? Drop me a message up to here. All clear. If you are in touch, if you pay full attention, you may get the full clear idea. Now, first of all, before starting the seminar, I want to tell you, if you are in a crowded place, or if you are in a place that you may experience some disturbance from your family members, and please move to a quiet, calm location, and open your mobile phone or a laptop that you have, whatever you have, open it nicely, take a book, take set of papers, because you are going to draw some diagrams today. So may get ready. You are going to learn today. You are going to have a, you're going to do some set of work. Yeah, it's okay. I can explain again. No need to rush. First of all, prepare your environment. That's the first thing I want you to do. Prepare your environment. I will explain what is DFD again. Right? Okay. Okay, nice. Then, again. Okay. Listen carefully. Now, for what we are making information systems, this is our lesson. We are making information systems. Ne? To make information systems, actually, for what are we making information system, Nafla? We are making information system for business organizations. Ne? We have businesses, EduZone College, what else? There are several businesses. I can't mention the name because I am running under EduZone College.lk. I cannot mention other business organizations, but let's tell like Hemas, hospitals like RCT. Okay, then what else? There are several business organizations around us. Yeah, you can tell Food City, Cargill's Food City, anything. It is a business organization. To run this, we need what? An information systems. To run this, we need a information system. Why? To handle a lot of data, lot of transactions, lot of reportings, all these things, we need information system. To build this information system, what is the actual scenario happening? This business organization has a owner, business owner. He is looking for software engineering firm or else SDLC firm to build his software company. He's finding a software company, and after then when he found a software company, what he's supposed to do, he should tell the software company, this is the requirement of my organization. I need a software something like this scale, right? So let's say what, software company. This is the software company. Right? In this software company, we have several roles, Nafla. Like, we have the business analyst, we have the software developer, we have QA. There are several people. Right? So business analyst role is the idea, the scrambled idea inside the owner's head. He knows the features that he need, but all is like a mess. The business analyst job is to extract the idea into a nice story and give it to the developer so he can do what? He can do the coding. That is the job, right? So for me, business analyst, to do this process, he is doing what? He is usually drawing diagrams. He is usually drawing diagrams. Is it clear, kids? Is this clear now? Now, okay. Right. On the Q was in text. Okay. Then out of the set of diagrams this business analyst is going to draw, kids, one diagram is DFD. What are the other diagrams that he is going to draw? He will draw use case diagrams. He will draw sequence diagrams. Sequence diagrams. He will draw year diagrams. Right? He will draw what else? Okay, BAM, business activity model diagrams. Okay. Also, he will draw DFD diagrams, right? So, DFD diagram is showing that each and every diagram is a specific purpose. Use case diagram has a specific purpose. It is showing the user's activity with our system. Sequence diagram is showing the steps how user do each and every process inside our system. ER diagram shows the entities inside our system. Business activity model shows the activities running inside our system. DFD shows, which is the important one in today's lesson, shows data that is flowing, data flow inside our system. Data flow inside our system. That is why we are calling DFD diagram is the data flow diagram. The abbreviation is data flow diagram. We are going to show how the data is flowing. Harid. So as I said, you kids, there are several levels of doing this. Harid. This has several levels. Several keyword, mainly 3 levels. If you want, you can add up more levels, right? Level 1, sorry, level 0. Level 0 is there. Level 1 is there. Level 2 is there. And if you want, you can add more levels, right? Level 1 we are calling as context diagram. Context diagram. Sorry. Level 0. Level 0 is the context diagram. Level 1 we are telling it as normal DFD diagram. High level DFD diagram. And this one includes DFD with sub-processes. DFD with sub-processes. Hurry. So these are the 3 diagram levels. So if you want, you can write it down, but no need. You can download the short note in the website or else in the chat. Hurry. This short note is having everything. Here, see the levels. See, it mentions level 0 is the context diagram, high level abstraction. I will teach what is this. Level 1, extract single process into context diagram into major processes. I will explain what is this. Then also level 2, see, further decomposes level 1. So that is mean like Lamai, you have the system here in the context diagram. You are breaking into systems when you go down. That is the idea. When you go down, we are breaking the system into subsystems. Processes, actually processes into sub-processes. So those are the DFD levels. Still you don't have the full idea. That is how this lesson is. Until I teach the last part, you don't get it. Finally, only you can map all the things that I have said into a nice story and you can understand, this is what this sir told early. You will get it. Stay calm, stay focused. I need 100% your attention so I can nicely put these concepts inside your brain. So I need your 100% attention. That's all, kids. I'll make you this lesson easy. Easily you can score marks, right? Harid. Shall we move on? Up to here, kids, all clear? Drop me a message. Up to here, is everything okay? Crystal clear? Drop me a message. Clear. Right. How about the others? All clear? Right. Clear. Superi. Right. Good. Okay then. Right. Clear. Yes, sir. Clear. Very good. Right. Okay then. Where's this Hamana? Okay. Clear. Okay. Fine. Then we are moving to the next part. Hurry. Context diagram. Let's start with level 1. Let's start with level, 0. Let's start with level 0. Context diagram. Okay. Then what is this context diagram? Lamai, context diagram means you are drawing in your diagram by understanding 3 things. What are the 3 things? You should only consider who, what, whom. Those are the 3 things you should consider. Who sent what's to whom? And also another main thing, very first thing is, this is the actually second thing, very first thing is to identify the system. identify the system and entities. This is the first job, and this is the second thing. Harid, for an example, now I'm going to teach you with a live system how to understand the system. For an example, kids, Eduzone College, you know, it is a business organization. Harid, if your question mentions like this, Eduzone uh, College, Eduzone College makes online sessions through Eduzone College.lk. Okay, tell me what is the system here? What is the system? Is it Eduzone College or else Eduzone College.lk? What is the system? Drop me a message, kids. If you are in the live class, you can give me the rough idea. What is the real system? Eduzone College or Eduzone College.lk? Which one is the system? Drop me. Waiting for your messages. And next day, may for the seminars also, I won't issue the free recordings in the YouTube like I'm doing before, because all of the my students are texting me. So can I get the recording? What is this? Recordings denama live class එකේ මේ මොනවද? The people who are attending to my normal class, the others recording won't get, so please come to the live class. If not, who I'm going to teach, right? Okay, then drop me a message. What is the system? Eduzone College College.lk. What is the system? Nafla, anyone can tell me? Get the opportunity and just try it out. What is the system? What's the system? What's the business organization? And now it's a little bit easy. I gave a small hint. One is a organization, one is the system. What is the system? Hmm. Right. Right, cool. Edisoncollege.lk is our system. This is the system. This is just the business organization. This is the business organization. First of all, identifying this is your first step to draw a context diagram. In a question, they will tell you. Right? I will show you the past paper questions. I will show you nicely. You will get it very clearly. First of all, first thing is identifying the system and entities. Hurry. So, what are the entities you have inside this kind of a system? You have students, the people who are using these are the entities. Students, teachers, teachers, and admins, the users mainly. Ne? The people who are benefiting, the people who are using the system are the main entities, really. So, these are the entities. Right. Then, how to draw a diagram? Let me show you. It is like this. First of all, draw the system like a big box. Now, you should have your papers with you. You are going to draw. So, have a book, have some pens and pencils. And when I'm telling to draw. Now, just listen. Now, wait and listen. I will give you the chance. I will give you the questions. At that time, I am expecting your answers from the WhatsApp. You can send the answers for my WhatsApp number 072494 352 is my WhatsApp number. 352 is my WhatsApp. Now you can draw, take this photos and send me. Then I can check. Right? Okay. Then this is how you're gonna draw the context diagram. Just a square. Write the system's names inside it. Eduzone college.lk is our system. Very simple. Write the system's name inside the box. Right? Now, all the external entities are the people who are dealing with our system. You can show them by what? A oval shape diagram. You can show it in a oval shape. I can say students. Wait. I can say students. Right? Student. Let's keep it singular, right? Then teacher, then admins. Let's keep it singular, admin, right? Okay, like that, we have to keep the thing singular, right? This is how we are showing the context diagram, but where is the data flow? This is a level of data flow diagram. And now you are going to answer who, what, whom. And now I am telling a story. Hurry, listen carefully, kids. For the time being, I will erase this. With the story, I will add them again. Huh? With the story, I will add them again. Okay. First of all, student registers. What is the first step as a student you are going to do? To enroll to our classes, what is the very first thing? Registering. Wait, one student is asking, uh, can I get the link? You didn't get the link. Right, wait. Right, okay, quickly join. Let's wait for her. Right, another student is coming. Right, okay. Right, cool. So, kids, this is how we draw the system. Harid. So, with the story, I will start. How you going to enroll to our classes? How are you going to enroll? This is how. Very simple. Let's start with student. Student, first of all, should come to our register page. Ni. Student, I will draw as an entity. You should first of all come to our register page and you should give what to us, to our system. What are you giving? Phone number and a password. Ne? Let's see. eduzonecollege.lk. You are coming to the get started button. You are clicking get started button. You are giving the phone number, your email address, and a password. Our email address is not compulsory also. So I will just say the student is giving the system. Who is giving? Student. What is giving? Who is giving? Student. What is giving? Email, phone number, password. I will write them. Email, phone number, and password. Right? Password. Okay. These are the three things student giving to our system. I wrote it that way. So once it is done, our eduzonecollege.lk, dear, they will send you an OTP code to your mobile phone. Your mobile phone will get a message, text message. Hurry. 6-digit OTP code. You have to enter it back to our system. Ne? And now we are showing that our system sending the student what? System sending the student what? OTP code. It is sending via text message. That one you don't need to consider. WhatsApp message or Facebook message or phone call or else sending with a pigeon or whatever the way, you are not considering the way. You are just considering who. eduzonecollege.lk. What? 6-digit OTP code. OTP code. Okay. Then to whom? To the student. Okay, this is the flow. That's it. That's it. Simple. Hurry. So when the story is telling these things, you should be able to draw this diagram easily. Understood? The story will tell you the thing, the story. The question will tell you the story. You have to draw it inside the diagram like this. Okay. After you got the OTP, what is your next step? What is your next step? You should enter the OTP code back to the system. Ne? Just draw it. Ne? Enter in the OTP for the verification. You don't need to write anything. Just student is giving back the OTP to the system. So he verifies you. So once you are looking at this diagram, you don't understand what is this. But you know the story. With the story, you can understand what is this diagram is meaning. What is the idea it is giving you. Ne? Okay. Then, sir, should the system be in rectangle shape? Yes, yes, yes. Usually, that is the standard. We should draw the system in a rectangle shape. Who is this drawing nonsense in the screen? A co-host, can you clear this? I think Arkham. Arkham, don't play with these. Students are here to study, right? Okay. Right. Then next. you will give back the OTP to the system, and then you can enter your profile data. Okay, show that separately. Now you are entering the profile data to the system. You can enter the profile data like how you can enter name, phone number you already gave, and school, and batch, grade. Those things you are now only giving to the system. Likewise, when the story or the question is telling you, you are building this diagram. Okay, another example, teacher. How does the teacher get the access? Usually, Lamai, teacher in our system, if you want to enroll as a teacher, you guys are not enrolling as a teacher, they have to first of all contact and ask, or else first of all the teacher should give the details to the admin Hilmi sir. Our admin is Hilmi sir. Wait, another student is texting me. Again asking the recording. Okay, not sure. Recording, it's not sure whether I will release or not. So it's better to stay inside the class. Correct? Okay, then. Teacher, first of all, should contact the admin. Right? First of all, should contact the admin. Admin is Hilmi, sir. Hari, admin in our system. Hari. And should give her details. And now another rule you should remember, when it is a data flow between two external entities. Now here see, it is a data flow between student and the system always. In this scenario, it is always the student and the system. See, student is communicating with the system. All the arrows are between system and the student. If it is a data flow between external entities only without interacting with the system, you should show it with a dotted or dash line like this. Dash line. Arrowhead is important. And write teacher details. First of all, teacher is giving the teacher details. Teacher detail. Then admin only entering the teacher detail to the eduzonecollege.lk. Now you don't need the dash line because it is a communication between the system and an external entity. Here you can write what? Teacher detail. He is giving the teacher detail to the system. Teacher detail to the system. Right. Okay. After that, system will tell the password and the username of the relevant teacher. System will give back the username and the password. See, system will give the username and the password. Let's write it. Username, password. Right? Okay. Then admin Hilmi sir will give this back to our teacher. He will give this back to our teacher. Right? So, annalamai, wrong. Mehima puluwan, can I draw like this? Admin to teacher data flow. No, you should use what line? You should use what line? Dash line. 1, 2. Let's change the color. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, right? Dash line. Then I can say what? Username and password. Username and password. Then teacher can. Now, Lamai, I don't have space to draw this teacher's arrow because lines should not cross. I can't draw like this because when I draw that way, it will create a collision here. I cannot do that. For that, I can duplicate this entity in a spacey area. How? I can draw the teacher entity again here like this. Somewhere I can directly contact with the system, and I can show this is a duplicate from a slanted line, slanted crossing. What crossing we can tell these two are same, right? From a small crossing, we can tell these two teachers are same entity. I had a duplicate here. I took a duplicated entity here just to manage the space, right? Okay, then from the teacher is now giving to the system because admin gave the username password to the teacher. Now teacher can log in by giving the username and password, and then login notification system will send to the teacher. Login success, login message. Let's say login message, right? Okay, this is how we are drawing the level 1 context diagram, kids. Up to now, is it clear the three questions we are answering? Who, what, whom? Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how, doesn't matter the medium. Just we should consider who, what, whom. And the only thing is, we should add the external entity data flows as dotted lines. When the data is flowing between only two circles, two ovals, we should show it in a dotted line. That is the only thing you should remember. Draw in the context diagram, clear the crease. Drop me a message. Draw in the context diagram, clear the. Shall I give you a question? Drop me a message. Yes, clear. Very good. Shall I give you a small question to try out, and can you capture your drawing and send me via WhatsApp so I can test? That's why that's the most important thing you can get from a closed micro classrooms like this. Even in my 2028 batch also, I'm having 10 to 15 students who are coming to my live class, so I can easily check all these students work same time at the class, so no one left behind like in a mass class. Correct. So may maximum limit is 100 I am not taking for the online class. Even 100 also too much. Maximum 30 it should be. If it is a scientific classroom, correctly, if I can monitor each and every student and guide correctly, it should be around 35 maximum. So my physical classes are totally strictly 30 student capped. It's 30 students only in my physical classes. Online classes will nang because of may freedom we can handle this. So I have increased it up to 100. The marketing side is something different. I'm not doing the marketing stuff like the others. My TikTok page again, there's only one or two videos. I'm not doing TikTok much. Facebook page also brought in there, not doing much of marketing, but still managed to do all the sessions. Okay, then let's give you a small question. Right, where can I get a small question? Okay, let's go directly to a past paper question. It will be giving you some exposure to the past papers also. So come to primeict.lk, kids. You can come to primeict.lk. Here you have the option called past papers. If you're in the mobile view, you can click the drop down in the top bar and you can click past papers option. Right? Click it and you will be redirected to our friend's website. One of my friend did it, and it's paper zone. Kavit Gunawardana is the person who developed this. And here you can download the 2016 paper for the start. Let's start with an easy one to get the exposure. So this is the full paper. I have the full paper and the marking scheme here. I am clicking it. It's getting loaded. I will put the question in the screen. Okay. This is the question. This is the question. You have to draw a context diagram. Read sentence by sentence. Read sentence by sentence carefully. Always focus on three things: who, what, and whom. Those are the three things you should pay your attention. Can you give it a try? I'm going to give you around 10 minutes to draw since this is your first one. I will give you 10 minutes. Take your time. Quickly try to draw a context diagram and drop the photo to 072494335. My number, right? Waiting for your responses. Okay. Previous section, yeah. If that's so, drop me a message after the session. If you stay active, I will give. If you stay active in the session, I will give. It's okay. But Balam, right? Give it a try. I will explain later. Right? Since this is your first time, don't worry. Just give it a try. I will explain. You have the freedom to do the mistakes. If you didn't do mistakes, who do? Who does? It's up to you. వాడితే my freedom మీద తీయండి. Right. Will you show the diagram I drew before? Will you show the diagram I drew before? Means which diagram? You didn't send me diagram, right? In the context diagram, no? I won't show your diagrams in the screen, huh? Don't worry. Oh, okay, okay, okay. The diagram that I drew. Okay. Here, this one is the diagram. Take a screenshot quickly. I want to switch back to the question. Take a screenshot if you want quickly. This was the diagram, but if you when you are drawing, use a ruler and draw it nicely. Don't draw it like draw this one like this. You better draw it nicely. And now here's the question. Okay. Make it quick, dear. Are there any students who are facing May A levels 2026 this time next week who are coming to this session now? Or else all 2027? No one 2026? Okay, Wafas. Okay, so get the idea fully here. You are going to get lots of free marks from this easily if you understood this one. Have you learned this one before somewhere else? Context diagram? You learned before? Yes. Okay, right. Then let's polish your knowledge today. Who was your A level teacher? Can you drop me private message in the chat? Make it done. Right. All the others are 27. Ne? Oh, you're 26. Okay. Who's your teacher? I'm asking just for the awareness. I want to see like whom are the your people. Okay, right. He taught this the before, and you understood all. It was super clear. Mm-mm-mm. Makes sense. So for 27s, I want to tell this one also within the seminar. May 2027 students, if you are coming to my physical classes, you are going to get 28 physical and online, 27 physical and online. All for just the physical class price. All these three are free for you. And 26 students also got the opportunity to attend all my 4 classes. Same way, 27 students getting the opportunity just for 3,000 rupees. You can attend all 4 classes. That will be around 9-10 hours per week. We are practicing, and revision or paper classes will be additional to this. Okay? Then it will be more than that. I don't think any teacher is teaching this much of time for their students, spending this much of time. If the teacher is doing, let me know. This is more than 10 hours that I'm giving from my time per batch. So online classes, yeah, same way that I told before from the college.lk, and you can enroll there. Physical Edison Colonel. Right. Okay. Have you done? Or shall I start? Drop me a message. Did you do this one or may I start this? Nufla, what about you? Did? Where is this Aman and all? Usually coming me. Rashid missing. Arkam, what happened to Rashid? Ibrahim not there. Hatim not there. Mm, Hinata not there. Hinata means Hamdad. Eh, is she here? No. No. Right. Set එකක් නැහැ. Waiting for the recording. Okay. Shall I draw, kids? Drop me a message. Zuha, need more time? Need more time? Yeah. Waiting for the explanation. Yes, sir. Done. Okay. Okay. Then I will start. You can send me a screenshot, or else not a screenshot. Take a photo and send me in WhatsApp so I can see what have you done. If can me Zuha and Arkab, if you did this one, just send me. I will start drawing now. Sorry, until they send, I'll explain. Okay. Now draw a context diagram to show the operations of the online assignment management system. Operations of a online assignment management system described below, adhering to the standard of the structured system analysis. This is our methodology. SSADM means this lesson. Hari, clearly indicate external entities and data flow of your diagram. Okay, I will state any assumptions that you have made. Okay, I have the freedom to add more things also. That is the meaning of state any assumptions. Okay. The national university, this is a story starting from here. That's just the question. This is a story. The National University of ICT, NUICT, conducts distant learning programs. Students of NUICT are continuously assessed through online assignments. The students of NUICT use online assignment management system called NetAssign to download and upload answer script. Now stop. Now tell me, first thing, can you identify the system here? What is the system? Is it NUICT, or else is it SSADM, or else is it online assignment management system, or else is it anything else? Drop me a message. What is the system here? Drop me a message. Very good. Very good. NetAssign is the system. NetAssign is the system. Very good. So that is the information system or as a software we are using. Okay. Very good. Fine. To download assignments and upload answer script, and students are doing what? Downloading assignments, uploading answer scripts. Now I have neither who, whom, what කියන ටික. I have who, whom, what, these three. I have students, whom, net assign, what, answer scripts, download assignments. Okay, I can draw this. I can start drawing. Yeah, then let's start drawing. I'll draw the system. I'll say this is net assign. This is the system net assign. Okay, then okay. So students are using so what is saying? Students of NUICT using online assignment management system called NetAssign to download assignments and upload answers. Okay, students are using, students are external entity. I'll write them as students, external entity, student. Let's keep it singular. Then he will may send the answer script, upload answer script to the NetAssign. Answer script. Okay, download the questions assignments from the NetAssign. Downloading the question assignment simple kids. You can clearly identify NetAssign, downloading assignment, uploading answer script. Right, let's move on. Examiners use NetAssign again. Whom? External entity, right? External entity. A user is using this system. Okay, I will draw that also. Examiner. Okay, then what he is doing really? Wait. Examiner use NetAssign to upload the assignment. He's the person uploading the assignment. So let's say examiner is giving the assignments to the system. Assignments, nothing else. Assignments, no need the way, no need the mode, no need anything. Just whom, what, to whom. Those are the three things you should draw. Simple. Okay, then next, upload the assignments and to download the answer scripts. I think the answer scripts which is he downloading are the scripts that was uploaded by the student. Student uploads the answer script, this person downloads it and checking it. That should be the process. Hurry. So then from the NetAssign to the examiner, it is getting again what? Answer scripts. Hurry. You can keep the data flows plural, it doesn't matter, right? Singular, plural කියන එක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. Here it's the data. So data store always should be plural. External entity should be always singular. Remember that, right? Okay, then next, once the answer scripts are marked, examiner enter the marks into the NetAssign. That means from the examiner, marks going to the system NetAssign. Okay, then again, examiner I will write like this: examiner sending marks to the net assign. Okay. Then what else? Again, students can view only the grades determined by the net assign. Okay, students getting what? Students getting grade from whom? Net assign. Okay, from net assign, you are getting the grades. Students getting the grades, right? Arrowhead is crucial. Okay, grades. Grades can A, B, C, D. Grade, that is the grade. 75 above A, 65 above B, those are the grades, not just grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 academy. Here we are telling about the mark grades, right? To use net assign, both examiners and students must provide authentication details to the system. Both examiners and students must give what? Authentication detail. Okay, student should give the authentication detail. Okay, I will mark that. Student. Okay, authentication detail. Authentication detail. Okay, then examiner also should give same thing. Ne? Authentication detail. Authentication detail. Right. After that, to the system. These authentication details are provided by the NUICT to its students and examiners. Who is giving this to the students and examiners? NUICT. My NUICT is what now? External entity again. Ne? No one else should be like the admins, Eduzone College admins. And like that, NUICT also having admins. Those are also what? NUICT also an external entity, kids. External entity. Simple. Then he is giving what? To the student and examiner. He is giving the authentication details for the both of them. Authentication detail. Authentication detail. Authentication detail means what, Lamai? Authentication detail is username password. Ni. Authentication detail means username password. Ni. To log into a system. Something like this. If you have a login account, I can go to the login page. I can enter my authentication details in my login account and I can click login. Then I can log in. For that, how did the NUICT got that? When the NUICT? From the God came and gave him the admin. No, ne? Net assign only, ne? Net assign, those authentication details were entered to the net assign by whom? NUICT, that means admin. So authentication details, you can write it as an assumption. You can say, if you didn't write this, this is losing 1 mark, right? If not, okay, still 14 marks there. 14 means 7 in 2016 paper. Authentication details. Authentication detail to the system was entered by the NUICT. Then only they gave that same authentication details to student. Then only students, these authentications details are valid in the net assign. If not, the mama, without entering a authentication detail about a teacher into my system, eduzonecollege.lk, if I randomly think and give something to my teachers, here, this is your username, this is your password, can they come and log into my system? They can't. I should enter first. As an admin, I should enter their username and password first into the system. Then only I should give them to the teachers. Then only they can use that username and password to come into our system and log in. That is how we have to think as a system analyst, business analyst. That is why I told you, think like a business analyst. Don't think like a student who is facing an exam question. Step ahead. Think like a business analyst, a person that is who is going to build a system. Think the requirements that you need to fulfill in a system. Then only you will click this thing. The maker, sometimes you may not able to draw. Still, for the other things, you will get lots of marks. Marks around 14 out of 15. 15, 14, not remember. Let's see how many marks it's allocated. Question number 6. 12 hari. Matagana. This is part 2. This is part 2. Yes, this is part 2. Part 2 question. You are getting modern method එකේ අනුව you are getting 4 questions means 16 marks නේ මේ girly. එතකොට 16 marks means yeah, can think out of 16 15 හම්බෙලා තිනවා මේ විදියට කරොත්. Who got correct? Who got all correct? Who drew the exact this system here? Who could drew this exact this system? Drop me a message. Anyone? No one? Close. What was dotted line was the only error I made, sir. Okay, you didn't draw the dotted line. Eh? External entity data flow should be coming with a dotted line. Zuha, what is your progress? What about you? Nafla, what about you? Did the... This is easy. Easy marks. Did the... What about Arkham? Yeah. Okay, next time be careful. Right. Zuha, what about you? Nafla, what about you? Still confused? I'll do next one perfectly, Kina. Okay, I'll try another question alone, sir, and send you. Okay, sure. Then shall I give you one question? Huh? Shall I give you one question then? Okay, ready the accepting the challenge. Okay, then okay, wait. I have some questions in my Google Drive. Now these are cloud services. You should get the idea. Now you should click as ICT students. Ne? You now you continue the explanations. Okay, wait. Let's do one more question before me going that far. පොඩ්ඩි එකක් කරමු. Context diagram. This one. Quickly draw. Without taking much time, I am going to give only 5 minutes. Make it quick. Now you know the idea. Just write this one within 5 minutes. Make it fast. Make it fast. Up to 10:30. If you do it, doesn't matter, right? Let's see. It won't take that long. I will quickly finish, but may try to do it. ඒක පස්සේ බලමුකෝ. Right. Okay. Quickly do this one. Context diagram. Exercise 1. Sunrise coffee shop. Okay. Mass class students, while you are in drawing and all, what do you think? Is the mass class is good or else micro classrooms are good? Small classes are good, the mass classes are good. My physical class is capped at 30. Now it's almost filled. Is that rule good or bad? Just your opinion, please. What do you think? Yeah, ne? Good. Because A level is such a risky subject, it is defining your future. Mass class is not my favorite. Right. Done. Nice. Very good. And still no one may quickly do it. Quickly draw the context diagram, dear. Or okay, Arkham is sending me an answer. Is that for the previous one, or is it for this one? Arkham, the one thing that I like you is you really have the thrive. You have the motivation in your body, in your mind to do this. You know that you need to do this. Me, I really like that one. The eager to study. Coming all my classes, and if you continue this way, no matter your level, I'll bring you to an A pass. That's a promise. Do all the stuff that I'm telling you to do. Attend all the classes and get the maximum for the money that you are paying. ඔයාව සම්පූර්ණ හදලා ගන්නවා. Don't worry. Right? You have one more year. You are double doing the syllabus at same time. You are doing, you're coming to the 28 class. You are continuing it. You are doing well in there. In 27, you are a little bit struggling with the networking lesson only. අනිත් ටික ඔක්කොම easy. Networking 2026 students, for the networking question, you should be able to handle variable length subnet masking question at any amount of computers that they are giving. For sure, you are going to get a variable length subnet mask question. Hope you are practiced, right? You are not practiced only to fixed length subnet mask in here. The most of the teachers not teaching the VLSM, they are teaching only the FLSM. 26 students, just I want to know whether your teachers told you VLSM also. Beverage ticket part kind of confused. So, okay, I'll explain now. Right. Arkham, your previous one is this one. So, Arkham, the data that is flowing between external entities should have dotted lines rather than straight lines. Right. Okay, I'll explain now this one. Right. Yeah, they first said to try FLSM, then do using VLSM. Yes. We have to. What? You're first doing the FLSM and then doing the VLSM? Every question? Or else you can do anything in directly in VLSM? Okay. Right. Okay. 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 Then I will start this. Let's take our canvas here. Right. Okay. Sunrise Coffee Shop uses an automated system. Listen carefully. Sunrise Coffee Shop is what? Sunrise Coffee Shop is using automated system. Sunrise Coffee Shop is our business organization, or is the organization, not the system. What is our system? Sun Coffee MS is our system. Ne? Sun Coffee MS is our system. Let's draw our system quickly. What? Sun Coffee MS. Sun Coffee, this is a C. MS is our system, right? Understood the system. After that, to manage daily drink orders, okay, when a customer arrives, and the customer is our home external entity. Let's quickly draw customer and external entity. Right. Customer. Right. Okay, then they submit their drink order and payment to the system. Drink order and the payment details. Drink order, payment can, you can't write cash in a payment. It's cash or card. You can't write that. It should be a data or a information. Right. Then I'll write what? Order detail and payment detail. Let's write order detail, and payment detail. Okay, right. After that, let's come to the question again. Payment to the system. The system process the payment with the external bank, another external entity. Whom? External bank. External bank. Okay, full clear. Then what is doing? The system process the payment with external bank. Okay, the payment details that the system got, they are giving it to the bank. Payment detail. Payment detail. Payment detail. Fine. After that, payment which sends back a payment confirmation. Okay, bank is sending back the payment confirmation. Sending back payment confirmation. Payment confirmation is sending. Confirmation is sending. Right. Okay, that part also done. Once the payment is verified, system generate digital receipt for the customer. And the system gives the digital receipt for the customer. Digital receipt. Digital receipt. Easy. Okay. Finally, for the customer, and formats the order detail into a beverage ticket. Okay, formatting part, do we need to write? That's a process. We don't need to consider. They are taking the order detail to a beverage ticket. Okay, something, another document, small document. Then this beverage ticket is immediately sent to barista team, the coffee shop, the people who are making the coffee. Barista team is the people who are making the coffee. Barista team. Okay, I'll make an external entity, barista team. Baristas are the people who makes the coffee. So the barista team means the people who makes the coffee. They get order ticket. Order ticket means beverage ticket. Right? Beverage ticket is going to the barista team, and you should prepare the beverage, the coffee. Right? Barista team. What? Beverage ticket. Beverage ticket. It is going to the barista team. Finally, this beverage ticket immediately sent to the barista team. Okay, so they can prepare the drink. Finally, system automatically logs the transaction detail to shop sales database for daily reporting. Shop sales database lamai external entity or a thing inside the system. External user or inside the system. The database. It's a database. Database is something you build inside the system. Not outside. It is not an outside entity. So do you need to enter this transaction detail, kids? Yeah, it's inside the system. You don't need to mention because it is not sending for anyone. It is saving. That means it is saving inside the system. The system automatically logs the transaction detail into shop sales database. It is saving inside the system. It is not telling to anybody else in the external environment. Right. Forget about that. Then this is your diagram. Who made it? Very simple. Lamai, someone can assume. Sir, then they made coffee, why it is not given to the customer? They're using a dotted line like this. We should send the coffee to the customer, right? Kiela. Lamai, is coffee a data? Coffee data. This is a data flow diagram. You should draw the data flow, not the physical object flow. It is not you're not preparing a food flow diagram. This is a data flow diagram. So these things are not coming. Right? It is not a data that is traveling through this system. Right. Then, right. Okay. Is it clear? Is this concept clear? The context diagram full clear? Can we quickly jump to the DFD level 1 diagram? This is the level 0 diagram. Sir, I had the coffee too. Okay, very good. Okay, then this is, hope this is full clear. Hope this is full clear. There are no any external environment, external entity flows. This is clear, need. Drop me a message. Then this is my level 0 DFD. Context diagram means level 0 DFD. We will jump to now level 1 DFD, which is the real DFD diagram. Usually the exam targets in your level. Earlier only 2016 level only the context diagrams came. Now in your level, you should not expect context diagram. You should expect level 1 DFD diagram. Sometimes 2028, 29 students may get level 2 DFD diagrams also. Fortunately, you won't get. Hurry. Okay, level 1 DFD. First level. Let's see how you are going to get this diagram. Lamai, level 1 DFD diagram means the expansion of this system. Now, in this system, you saw this may what you saw this may customers, external environments, all the external entities are dealing with the system. You didn't see the inside processes. You didn't see the processes inside here, right? You didn't see the databases, data stores inside the system. Now you are going to see what are those processes and databases. So you are going to break down this one in separate components. You are going to break down this in DFD level 1. Let's see how we are going to do this one. Harid. There are several shapes that you need to remember when you're dealing with this. These are the shapes. In this note, I'll show you. First of all, let's start from the top. Data flow diagram definition is, it's a geographical representation that shows how the data is moving in the system. Okay, now we know. It shows source of the data. Who, process that transform the data, what are the processes, and places where the data is stored or moved. Okay. Then purpose of DFD, I at the start I explained you. External entity, now you know, a person that is using. Process is an activity inside the system. Process means a small activity or else a function happening inside the system. Data store means the database. Data flow is the data that is flowing between two people. Data flow means what is flowing between two people. Right. Okay. There are several types of data stores that you need to remember. Computerized data store, you are giving the letter D. Temporary letter T. Manual and manual data. If it is a manual, that means a file, written file. Again, book, something like that. Not digital. Now you can write M letter. Manual temporary. Now you can use TM. Right? So just remember these letters. You will be using it when you are making this diagram. I will teach what are the shapes, new shapes you should draw. Wait, just remember these four. What? If it's a computerized one, D, that means digital. D means digital. And T means temporary, M means manual. D means digital. Right? Okay. Then data flow rules are there. I will come to this. One. Give me a minute. Before that, this one also I will explain. Give me a minute. First of all, I should explain the diagrams, the process shapes. So kids, external entities you know, these things you know. Duplication also you know. Data flow also you know now. Dashed arrow also you know what is the meaning. Now, in context diagram, we are writing each and every process a separate part. So it has three things. You are writing the process number 1, 2, 3 or P1, P2, P3 or something like that. Then location. Then a small description of what does this process doing. What is this process doing? For an example, earlier we told eduzonecollege.lk system. Now we are telling Eduzone College login system. So we will draw what? Quickly, I will draw a process. If it is a login, I can say P1 login handles login. I'm writing a small description here on that process handling logins, user login කියලා, right? Something like this. Then I can link a student is sending his username, password, email, and password to this login details. Login process is checking the database, which should be a digital database. So I put D1. This is the shape for a database, data store. Users data store. Let's assume it's a user data. We having a table database having the user table. We have user data. So our process is taking the data from the user database, handling the login, checking whether the entered username password are correct, and sending the login success message. Still, whom, what, and to whom things are applicable. Still, whom, what, and to whom things are applicable. Right? So the mehema kiyala dunata therenne I will teach. First of all, I just wanted to give a rough idea of what kind of a diagram we are going to build. We are going to build a diagram something like this. So the system is this entire system. This is the system. eduzonecollege.lk will be our system. eduzonecollege.lk will be our system. Inside there, the place that the student is working, we have to draw as a separate process. Sorry, my system including the data store also. Including the data store also coming under the system. eduzonecollege.lk, right? Something like that. ඔහොම තමයි එකක් අඳින්න යන්නේ. First of all, give me some time. I will make you clear. Still, it may be like messy in your head. I'll make it clear, right? So what are the rules? Let's go to the rules here, right? Okay, there are some questions. Yeah, sir, mine is correct. So the database will also come inside the system, right? Yes, very good, correct. Okay, then data stores, this is how you going to write the data store. And if it is a duplicate data store, this is the way. Most of the teachers didn't tell this. මේක කියන්නේ සමහර ඒවා වල මිස් වෙනවා. So remember, if it is a data store, මෙහෙම කපන්නේ නැහැ. Some doing, but this is the correct way. Right? Then duplicating a data store, like duplicating an entity. So you know the meanings of the letters that you are putting here. D means computerized. T means if it is a temporary. M if it is a manual, filing a cabinet wage. Manual temporary, in tray, mailbox, something temporary. We are holding the data for temporary. The things will tell you in the question. These things will be given to you inside the question, right? Give it some time. Right. Okay. Something like this only we are going to draw. Something like this only we are going to draw. But don't draw it like this. My advice is, Lamai, always keep your entities left side. All the entities, keep it left side. All the processes, keep it right side. Sorry, middle. All the processes, keep it in middle. All the data stores, processes here, all the data stores, keep it right side. This way, you will be easily drawing nice diagrams rather than drawing like this diagram. So, it's messy. It's getting messy because you can't cross the lines also. So, this is the way. Why I am telling this, Lamai? When you are using a system, when you are using a system, assume student, there's a student in my kela. There's a student. Can student directly access the data store? Can the student directly come to the data store? Then it is not secured. My database is open for anyone. Anyone can come and read any data. Without the system process, can the student directly access? Then now can you access the Eduzone College database? Can't. You can at the login system. This process, login process only. You cannot access the database of the education Eduzone College. So this is a violation. If there's a connection between student and data store directly, that is wrong. You cannot have direct connection with student and data stores, entities and data stores, right? Okay. Then another thing which cannot be done. You have one data store and also you have another data store. Assume you have one data store and another data store which is separating two separate datas. Can one data in one data store can directly transfer to another data store? Like මොනවාද? Ghost trend වලින හොල්මන්. Pay. Someone is moving the data from temporary file to permanent file. Can it happen? Without any process, without any person involving, just from the database to another database, without any process? Can't move, right? So this is also cannot happen. This is also a scenario that should not happen. Those are the things that I have mentioned here in my note early. See here. Here, see, data cannot flow between external entities and a data store and a data store to data store. That means my external entity, what is the shape? Oval. Data store, what is the shape? This ne. Data cannot flow this way. This is wrong. This is totally not possible. This one then. This is also wrong. You cannot flow a data between two databases directly without a process. You cannot bring data. You cannot move data between external entity and a data store. Also, you cannot move data between two data stores. Is this concept clear? Data cannot flow between things. Is this part clear? It is always asking as an MCQ question in your paper. Is this one clear? I will show you. Every year it's asking. That's why I told this one. Is it clear now? Drop me a message. Data cannot flow from between external entities directly, between external entities and a data store directly, or else data store to data store, they can't flow. These two things you should remember. Cleared? Only this part cleared. Data cannot move directly from database to database. That thing. And you cannot access the database directly. Users can't access the database. You should protect it. It is the heart of the system. You cannot open it to external users directly. You should open it through a system. That is how you should make a system software. Okay. Hope you got the idea, kids. Then shall we do a small MCQ question to get the full understanding here? Small one. Let's take 2024 paper and let's see any questions available for us. If it is not clear, drop me a message and tell me. I can explain if it is not clear. Right? Question. No questions in this paper there. Wait. No, ne? Okay. Let me check 2017 paper. And 2022 paper also. Okay. Here, I think I have one. I remember. Okay, this one. Which of the following data flow diagram is correct with respect to rules of data flow modeling? What is the correct one? So tell me in the chat. Yes, a little bit confusing. Okay. I'll make it clear. First of all, tell me your answer. Two things cannot happen. Data should not flow between data stores to data store. Data should not make lazy. This is a bit hard one. Wait. Let's do the 2022 paper first and then let's come. I remember a good question here. For a starter, you can use this. Use current wait. Okay, this one. 27 question. Two rules are there and I told you. Data cannot flow between two data stores or else data cannot You cannot give direct access to external entities for the data store. What is the correct answer here? Drop me a message. Drop me a message, this one. What's the correct one? Go kids, waiting for your messages. What is the correct flow? Mm. Mm. Why are you telling 3? Others, where are you? What about the others? Right, I'll tell. Now, kids, as I told you, yeah. Right. Okay, correct. Okay, correct. Okay, then see, I told you, let's see the first one. First one is no issue in any external entities dealing with, connecting with a process. Fine, accepted. Right. Then process is dealing with database. That is how it should be. Okay, fine. Let's see the others. Okay, now again, see, Lamai, entity is directly accessing the data store. Correct or not? Wrong. External users should not have the direct access to databases. Wrong. You cannot have that. Right? Okay. Here also see external entities having direct access to where? Database. Wrong. This is also wrong. You cannot have that. Again, here external entities accessing the direct database, data store. Wrong. Ne? Understood, Darkam? This shape connection should not be there. This is for data store, this is for external entities. This is wrong. Okay, here this one should not, again same thing, this one should not connect with data store directly. So wrong. Only the first one is correct. Very good. Right. Okay, fine. Then what's the next thing I said I can't use? I can't may have data store to data store. Please remember, data store to data store also you can't have. Okay, now this one, let's see. Here, the idea is something like this. What's the most suitable one? Now, first of all, fifth one you can't take. Ne? Why? Data store to direct access to entity should not happen. You should not give this. This is wrong. So, fifth one is wrong. Okay. Then fourth one, third one, second one, first one, all seems okay. But Lamai, think like this. External entity is giving something to the process. Usually, when we give something to a process, we usually expect back something to the user. Usually, we are expecting back something. Therefore, this is incomplete. It's not wrong. It's incomplete. When we are giving something to the system, system should give something back. Hari. Now, here, see, system is giving something without we doing anything. Again, the system, Eduzon College come to you and get up and log into the system. No, you are the one should come to the system. So your activity should be there first. Without these kids, this is also what? Incomplete. Incomplete. Ne? Just randomly system can't involve with external users. Right, okay. Then this one seems fine. Okay. This one seems fine. You give something and you get something. This is possible. But in real systems, we are involving data stores. This is not wrong. This is correct. I'm again saying this is correct. We can make systems without connecting databases possible. But more complete if you have connector database also. Therefore, fourth one is the most suitable answer here. Mitana. Hari. I think they may have given all because this one you can't tell wrong. but this is the most suitable is the fourth one. Which of the following data flow diagram is correct with respect to rules of data flow modeling? This is the most suitable one. Harid. Okay. Understood the kids? All clear? Shall we draw a diagram quickly and see how we going to draw diagrams? Huh? Shall we draw a diagram really and get the idea? Can you give a try? Make it නිකන් try එකක් වගේ දෙන්න. This is a big diagram. හරිද? This is a big diagram. Don't do the second one and third one. That is homework. You can do it. Do the first one. First part only. And homework, as a homework, complete the second one and third one and send me. I will check and give. Man check කරලා දෙන්න for everyone I am telling. Hari. So in the first one here, yeah. Okay. Arkam is telling third one. No. Hari Arkam, wait. I will teach. Just give it some time. I will teach. So the people who understood this one, try doing the first one. Try doing this first one. Do this one. I'm giving 5 minutes. Only the first one. If you can, give it a try. Then only when I explain, you will understand the things that you did wrong. Nafla's one was correct. The previous one was correct, Nafla. It's not wrong. It's correct. You said drink order and payment, ne? Still correct. It's okay. Try to draw this order and payment processing. And once I explain this, you will get the idea. After that, we will do one or two past paper questions and let's wind up. Right? So context diagram and DFD all in one session. It's inside your head. You can earn a lot of marks. Sharp 9:45. I'll start. One minute more. Right. Let's do. Let's do this. Okay, Arkham. Now listen. All the others also. Now listen. Um, question number two. Exercise number two. Question number one. Order and payment processing. The process begin when a customer submit their order detail and cash and card payments. Okay, that means kids, we are having whom customer first thing. Ne? External entity is there. Who? Customer. I first write him. Okay, then Uh, the process begins when a customer submits their order detail and cash card payment detail. System utilizes a verify payment process. Understand this. Verify payment process. That is a process. Now, how to draw a process? Now lamai, I am not using this මෙහෙම process එකක් මට අඳින්න පුළුවන්. Okay. But yeah, අඳගෙන යන්නම්කො දැනට. No, I would like to use my own system is there. Wait, I have this in my website primeict.lk. You can come here and click this software tools icon. Here I have the DFD tool. I can use this one to draw the level 1 DFD diagrams. You can use it if you have a computer. Sorry. You can use this one if you have a computer. I am using this one, right? Okay. So what it is saying, I'll bring it here. First thing, order Okay. Am I audible? Clear, right? Right. Okay. Then I'll continue. Right. Okay. Then order and payment processing. Processing begins when the customer submits their order. I will first of all draw a external entity as customer. Right. My first one is external entity as customer. Customer. Right. Then what's the next thing? Next thing is the system utilizes a verify payment process. Verify payment is the process. I can add a process here. I can write the heading as verify payment. Verify payment is my process. So I can write a small description verifying payments. Very simple. Verifying payments. It is what the process is doing. A small description on what this payment is doing. So customer is sending what to this process? Customer is sending what? Submits their order detail and card payment details. Payment details, order detail and payment details. So I will start from the customer's end, draw the arrowhead this way, right? And double click this. I can add a label. Double click, right click and add a label. I can say order and payment details. Payment detail. Right. Then, okay, I'll zoom it out a bit. Hope you can see this one. Fine. Right. This way is better. Okay, then. Next one. Process was send the card details to external bank and receive the payment. Okay, I earlier told you kids, always write this external entities in left side. So I will write the bank here. Bank, fine. What it is getting from the payment, we may verify payment of may process, it is getting what? It is getting payment detail, payment detail or else card detail. You can use any word. Sorry, payment detail. I'll say payment detail. Right? Okay, then. See, system utilize verify payment process to send card details to external bank and receive payment authorization code. Okay, that means what? This process is receiving payment authorization code from the bank. So I will draw another arrow from the bank side to verify payment one. I will add the label as what? Authentication code, ne? Auth code. I'll use auth code. You don't alter the name, use the given name. I'm using auth code again. I will change it and use, but you use all these name given. Once authorized, this process writes a transaction details into sales database. Okay. How to add a database? Here I have the database icon. I will add this database. What is the name for this one? Sales. Okay, then I will draw an arrow for the sales and add the label as, what is my label? What is it saving? Transactional details. It is saving transactional details. So I will save transactional details. Transactional detail. This is how, dear, you are making the DFD diagram. Very simple. Just if it is a process, identify the process. You have to read carefully. Then if it's a data store, it will mention this is a database or a store. Then you should identify that. If it is an entity or a user or a separate person or separate organization, it will mention it nicely. I mean, you can identify it and you write the documents or the data that is flowing. Okay, then what else? And prints a receipt for the customer, and a receipt is given for the customer from this process. Okay, I can draw another line for the customer. Okay, complete. Fine. Okay, it's okay. I will add the label as what? Receipt. Receipt is going from the payment process to the customer. Fine. After that, and save the order details in the orders too. This process is doing what? This process is doing what? Saving this order details that was given by the customer initially to the order store. I will add another database store as order, and I will store the order details. Okay, like this, and I will save the order detail inside my data store. Harid, is it clear? Is it clear, kids? That is how we are doing the first one. Then second one also you can do the same way. See, it is taking the verified orders from the this one and continue the process. You do it yourself and send me the diagram. You can, when you're sending the diagram, you can draw the diagram. If you have a computer, you can draw the diagram in my primeict.lk website tool, and you can send me this JSON code. Then I can load the diagram and see. JSON code copy all, click it, Control A, it will copy all. You can copy down it, send me via WhatsApp. See, the mame copy karaganna, and if I refresh and if I put it again in my system, see, I am getting the exact same diagram once I apply. See, this is that versatile that I build this system, my own, mamma hadu. So you can use it. The people who are learning for the A-level ICT, for you all only I made this system specially, so you can use it for your diagrams. And by this, you don't need to erase again and again and draw the diagram. Once you draw it here and practice, and once you have the practice, you can start drawing the things in the paper. Harid. So that's the process. This is how we are drawing the DFD diagrams. You should just identify what are the data stores, what are the details that is flowing, what are the external entities. Up to here, is it clear, the kids? Drop me a message. Up to here, is this diagram clear? You need more practice. Obviously, you need more practice. In one night, it's not superior, it's not becoming clear, but with the practice and exposure to past papers, you are getting everything, every detail clear with the experience. Zuha, what about you? Nafla, what about you? What about the others? Kids, drop me a message. Clear. 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 Very good. Okay, shall we do a small past paper question quickly before moving to stuff? I will a small past paper question with y'all. මොකක්ද කරන්නේ අපි? Okay, let's do the last year past paper. Let's see what's the question we have here. Nice one. Okay, let's do this one. You have to find, you have the question here. You have to find PQRS. Okay, you have to find PQRS. So small, ne? Okay, let me take this diagram as a screenshot. Okay, the list also given. Very easy question. From this list, you have to find the PQRS, ne? Right. Now you can see the somewhat clear. Okay, wait. I can crop this. Right. And I'll make it big. Fine. Then the list I will give you separately. Fine. This is the list. Right. Now complete the find PQRS. Find PQRS. This is the question. You have the question nicely in your screen. Find PQRS. Guess. See the system. Try to understand what the system is doing and try to find from the given list. Fill in the blanks. Simple. And drop me a message. Don't take much time. Don't take much time. Quickly do it. Okay, I got one response from Zuha. What if two external parties get connected? Yes, it is also possible. This is the expansion of context diagram. Context diagram. Now, here these boxes and these data stores, processes and data stores are the things which you had inside that context diagram which we drew before. Now we are expanding. So still data flows between external parties also possible. Zuha. Understood? Right. Find the PQRS. So shall I? Send me the answer for the PP, at least P1. People who are in the meeting, send me at least P. What is P? Tell me. P. Tell me what is P. This one, this P. Very simple. Tell me what should be this P. Can anyone guess? What should be this P? Sales, no, wrong. Sales කියන්නේ sales කියන්නේ no. Sales කියලා එකක් නැහැනේ. තියෙනවානේ මෙතන. I have the option. Okay. P should be an entity නේ. කවුද? If it is in an oval shape, it should be an external entity, a user probably. නේ. If it is a process, something happening, a verb. Here it should be probably a noun. Here it should be a verb or a something happening, a process. And if it is this shape, it should be a data store. Okay. Very good, Nafla. Customer. You can easily find it. See, duplication sign is there. Customer duplicated. Are there any other duplications here mentioned? No. This is the only duplication entity. That means this should be customer. See, this one's duplication is here as P. So P should be whom? Customer. P should be who? Customer. Understood. I said you when the nouns are duplicating because of the lack of space, we are crossing it. When we are crossing, we have to cross the both. And this entity is crossed. This also crossed. That means this one should be probably a duplication of something crossed. Crossed oval, you have only one crossed oval. It's customer. So P is customer. Right? Okay, then. What is Q? Find Q. What is Q? Send me a message. Q. This data flow. It's a data that is flowing between handle payments and what is this? Receive and accept customer orders. Something receiving and accepting customer orders. What is Q? What should be the Q? Copy of the payment receipt. No, usually in a business, I told you to think like a system analyst. When you write a receipt, who keeps the receipt? Customer. Who keeps the copy? We, right? Are we giving the copy receipt for the customer? Or else are we giving the receipt paper to the customer? What are we giving to the customer really? See, this is going towards customer's direction. See, this is going towards customer's direction. Yanni. So, Zuha, the answer is not copy of the receipt. Let's see R. Let's come to Q first. Let's first do something easy. R, a data store. This handle inventory process is dealing with this data store. Okay, what should be this R process? Balan. First of all, I am going to have a simple idea of what is this DFD diagram. Receive, accept, customer. Okay, customer is there. Customer is placing the order. Customer is there. Customer places the order. Then this process is accepting the custom order. It is saying receiving and accepting the custom order. Okay. Once the order detail is coming, it is given to handle the inventory process. It is given to handle the inventory process. Okay. Now it is doing something with this data store. This is a data store, should be dealing with something with inventory. Do we have an option something like inventory? Yes, it's inventory. Therefore, R should be what? Inventory. Inventory should be our R. Handling inventory process, dealing with inventory data store. Nothing else. Okay. With that logic, let's find the other things. Okay, how to find? Be smart, be careful when you are finding this. See, you have this process here. Balande process checking what is happening. Okay, once you get the, now let's go with the story. You have the inventory updated. You are getting the price details. You are handling the payments from this process. You are handling the payments from this process. So you are getting the order details from here. And once you get the order details, if you are handling payments, our customer is giving you the payment details, payment receipt also here given to the customer. So this should be not payment receipt. Make a payment receipt to end because payment receipt already given to the customer. Okay. Then copy of the payment receipt we are storing in the sales. From the sales details, this process is doing something. Okay. This process is giving reports to the manager. See, this process is giving reports to the managers. Then probably they should generate the reports. If where he can generate the reports from this data. So what should be this process? If it is giving something out as reports, in a generate karanu, you we have any? Yes, we have generate reports. A process. See, any other process is there? Inventory, not a process. Copy of payment is a data that is flowing, not a process. Customer, that is an entity, not a data or not a process. Customer details, a data that is flowing. Items details, again a data that is flowing. Manager, a entity. Salesperson, again an entity. Sales, it's a data store. Sales is a data store. Data store the window. Okay. Then this is the only process available here. It should be what? Generate reports. It should be what? Generate reports. That is the process. Only process we can put here. Right. Then final thing. What is going from handle payments to this process? Let's see. Now this one gone. Copy of payment receipt. Okay, available yet. Let's see. Customer, you can't because it's not a data. Customer details, you can, but is it suitable here? Customer details, not suitable again. Let's see. Item details. Order details, item details, vendor puluang, but item details is already here, but copy of the payment receipt also already here. Okay, manager is an entity. So you can't take. Salesperson is also an entity, you can't take. Sales. Sales is usually we are giving to a data store. It's a plural. See, plural ones usually we are giving to data store for sure. It's a data store. You can't take it. Only available two options. We have what? Item details available. This one also customer details also available. Copy of payment receipt also available. Okay, let's put and see all these three. Customer details. If you put here, sending back to receive and accept item customer orders. Now, customer details is no need because customer is directly getting here. Item details should be right. Item details prices coming here. When we are accepting the payment order, we should have item details. Most probably, I think item details should be the one, not the item copy of the payment receipt. Copy of the payment receipt, we are keeping it. We are sending it to the customer. We should give the item details to the customer. We are not giving the items. Here also payment details coming, payment receipt is going. Therefore, copy is no need to go again upwards. It should be item details for sure. It should be item details. Item details. Hurry. This is how, Lamai, you should logically face a question. Hurry. You should be sharp. You should be mindful to get these answers. Hurry. So, is this clear? First of all, you got the idea how to do this one. So I am going to give you two homeworks. If you understood, you try this 2024 last year, paper, 2024 paper. You have to try. First of all, 2027, you have to try this question. Hurry. Students, am I muted? Right. Okay. Okay. How long I was muted? Just now. Vinadia. Okay. Fine. 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 Okay. Now, hope you understood everything. So, what I was telling you, you have to do this past paper question. Hurry the 2017 and also do the 2024 past paper question. Send me the answers. I will check and give. Hurry. And so that's all for the seminar. If you want to join to our classes, you can join it with primeict, not primeict, eduzoncollege.lk, create an account, you know the process. And if you want to draw the things, if you don't have papers, if you want more practice, you can use our tool first and draw this using a PC. I don't know how it's working for a mobile phone, but I'm very sure it's very well working for a PC. Use it, draw the things, send me the diagrams using the JSON, or else draw it and send paper, photo, or whatever the things. I will check and let you know your progress. So the students who are okay, homework is 20. Homework is first of all this question. Take a screenshot of this question. Sunrise coffee shop. Take a screenshot of this question. Complete this diagram. Harida, hope you got the screenshot. Harini, got the screenshot ne? Co-host screenshot का करन तिया गन okay. Then we have to do 2017 past paper, 2017 past paper. Complete this one and send me. You have the story here. You have the story here. Read the story well and complete the question. After that, you have to do the 2024 past paper. You have to your own. You should read this passage and you have to draw the context. Sorry, not the context. Data flow diagram, DFD diagram. So 3 homeworks are there. Do it and send me. I am waiting for your responses. So that's our seminar. Let's meet you next week in the normal class. If you want to join the classes, drop me a message. I'll explain. So that's all for the seminar. Let's wind up the session. Kids, goodbye. Okay. God bless. Yeah.